He was living with his girlfriend Jenna and his son Michael in a lovely house. But one night when everyone was sleeping, suddenly Wade's eyes opened with a loud voice. He picked up Jenna and went to his son Michael's room with a baseball bat. He saw that Michael was absolutely fine, so he asked Jenna to stay here, and he himself went to search the entire house. As soon as he reached the kitchen, a man attacked him, but he ran away from there. Wade also ran after him and hit him hard with a bat. But unfortunately, that man died on the spot. Seeing this, Wade regretted a lot because he had killed someone unknowingly. Soon, the police reached there, and the officer said that Wade attacked him outside the house and made a mistake. Also, that man did not steal anything. Wade and Jenna tried to explain to the police, but still, they arrested Wade. On the first day in jail, a prisoner beat him badly. Then in his room, the other prisoners also did not do anything good to him. The next day, Jenna came to meet him and encouraged him that she will definitely find a good lawyer and throw him out. After this, the government lawyer came to meet Wade, and he said that Wade can be sentenced to many years of punishment and up to $10,000. But that lawyer promised that she will try every possible way to get him acquitted. That night, suddenly the prisoners fought each other and set the jail on fire. The next day, a man named Gordon came to meet a prisoner named John. He told John that he will have to spend the whole night in jail because of setting the jail on fire. But John did not care about this. His whole family was dead, and he did not care about anyone. There, Wade's lawyer came to meet him again. He told Wade that if he accepts his crime in the court, then his punishment can be reduced. Now Wade had no other option, so he accepted his crime, for which he was sentenced to 3 years. Then when he was being taken to jail, a prisoner, Jack, sitting with him, told him about a criminal Samson in the bus. Then suddenly, Samson attacked a prisoner with a knife and killed him. Then he quickly burned that knife to Jack, who scared the knife and stuck it under Wade's seat. He told Wade not to tell anyone, otherwise Samson will not leave him. Finally, Wade was locked in a room, and Lieutenant Jackson asked Wade to tell him everything. But Wade did not open his mouth. Then, Jackson sent him to the security housing unit, where the criminals who were sentenced to life imprisonment or death were kept. Here, prisoners were kept locked for 23 hours, and no one could meet them for 3 months. One day, the guards brought Wade to a hall where there were many dead prisoners. Soon, 2 prisoners started fighting, but no one stopped them. In fact, the fight was between Lieutenant Jackson and the prisoners. When the fight ended, the guards attacked them with rubber bullets and stopped them. Then a prisoner came to him with the criminal laws of Lieutenant Jackson and said very bad things about him. But the guards caught him and found him in a room where Jackson brutally beat him. A few days later, Jenna came to meet Wade. She missed him a lot because they had not met each other for 3 months. Jenna said that all their money is over, so Wade asked her to sell him the property and spend it. Meanwhile, John Coates tried to dominate Wade, but Wade didn't want to be an enemy to anyone, so he stayed quiet. Then the next day, all the prisoners were called to the hall where Wade's Jack met again. Jack said that Wade didn't testify against Samson, so Samson is very happy. While John met the rest of the prisoners, everyone bowed their heads in front of him with respect. Actually, John was famous for doing such stunts in jails, and that's why he was repeatedly sent from one jail to another. That's why he started to explain to Wade what to do to keep himself safe in jail. Then one day, a fight started between Wade and a prisoner named Turner. Turner was getting on Wade's nerves, but suddenly Wade turned his back on him and broke Turner's bones. Then an officer named Collins started shooting Wade with a rubber bullet, but Jackson came in between and asked him to shoot Turner. When Collins got a little nervous, Jackson himself shot Turner with a gun. Seeing all this, Wade didn't understand that Jackson was a murderer. So why did Jackson shoot Turner instead of him? Then John explained to him that the laws of the jail are made by the guards, and whatever they want happens. Then one day, an inspector named Hammond came to inspect the jail. He asked Lieutenant Jackson why there are still fights in the jail even though he is there. Hammond's suspicion did not increase, so Jackson said that he will try to keep the jail peaceful with all his heart and soul. Later, Jenna came to meet Wade again and brought Michael with her. Then Wade gave her permission to sell the house and promised that he would come out and fix everything. Then when Wade went inside, Jack challenged him to fight. But when Wade didn't agree, Jack asked his men to attack Wade. Soon there was a commotion and the guards left the matter calmed down. John was also trying to save Wade. Later, he scolded Wade for this carelessness because Wade didn't listen to him. In fact, Jack was just like Samson. On the other hand, Jenna sold the house and prepared to stay at her mother's house. Then one day, Samson called Wade to the hall to meet him. Jack was also present there. Jack complained to Samson and said that Wade made a mistake in not obeying his orders. Samson got very angry and suddenly he ordered his men to kill Jack. Then he offered Wade to join his group. Later, Wade advised John whether he should join Samson's group or not. Wade said that he should take the offer because Samson is the boss in the jail. The next day, Lieutenant Jackson and Sergeant Roberts went to watch the baseball game of their children. Roberts said that he was afraid that they might have to quit their jobs because of the torture they do on prisoners in jail. Jackson was also advised to stop his torture, but Jackson still wanted to rule the jail in his own way. Later, Jenna came to meet Wade, and she started crying because she was tired of poverty. She got angry and left. She had just sold the house. She's not even selling the house. What is she spending? After this, when everyone was in the hall, a new prisoner suddenly attacked Wade. But when Wade didn't give any answer, Jackson got angry, and he put rubber on Wade. Later, Jackson asked Wade about the incident when Samson killed a prisoner with a knife, but Wade didn't open his mouth against Samson. When Wade didn't give any answer, Jackson held Wade responsible for the murder and gave him another 3-year sentence. When he came under his mother's pressure, Jenna brokered the relationship with Wade through a letter. When Wade got the news, he was heartbroken and he started attacking other prisoners in anger. There, Jenna was packing her stuff with her mom. Michael came and asked her why she wasn't taking her dad's stuff. Jenna tried to explain to him that he wouldn't be with Wade anymore. Michael felt bad after hearing this because he loved his dad a lot, and no matter what, he wanted to be with him. When Jenna saw how much Michael loved Wade, she decided to return to Wade. When Wade heard this, she was so happy that she closed her eyes, because Jenna and her son were the best for her. Later on, she gave John this good news, and then the two of them decided to reveal the truth about the fight in jail, so that Wade could be released soon. According to the plan, Wade went to Jackson and asked him to fight a prisoner named Tinto. Jackson gave him permission, but he kept a condition that the fight wouldn't end until one prisoner killed another. After this, Wade asked Jenna to meet Gordon, because according to him, Gordon can help them in revealing the truth about Jackson's crimes. Finally, the day of the fight came, and soon Wade and Tinto started a terrible fight, whereas Jenna and Gordon went to the jail with investigator Hammond to reveal the truth about Jackson. The fight was going on, and finally, Wade took over Tinto and killed him. He beat Tinto to death but refused to kill him. Seeing this, Jackson got very angry, and he was ready to shoot Wade. But suddenly John stood in front of Wade, and soon the rest of the prisoners also surrounded him. Angry Jackson decided to kill all the prisoners, but Roberts made him calm and told him that for many years he could be in jail, but Roberts tried to stop him. Meanwhile, Collins quietly started CCTV cameras again, so that Jackson's atrocities can come in front of everyone. As soon as Jackson moved forward to kill Wade, John took out his secret weapon at the right time and cut off Jackson's throat. As soon as he saw this, the other guard fired a bullet at John and he died on the spot. Then Collins pressed the emergency button and sent all the guards there. Meanwhile, Jenna and Gordon also reached there with investigator Hammond. Finally, Hammond exposed Jackson's illegal activities and got Wade's 3-year sentence forgiven. Finally, after 15 months in jail, Wade was released and he started living happily with Jenna and Michael. If you liked the video, then like it, subscribe to the channel, and see you in the next video.